Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Hi, Moni. Hi, everyone. How is everybody doing today? I am just making sure everything is working, guys. We're just beginning the live now. So just give me a moment to make sure everything is fine. And then we can begin with the reading sessions. Pop in, say your hellos. And I'll be with you in just a moment. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Hi, Anila. Hi, Kev. Okie dokie. Guys, tap the screen, share the live if you can. I will be coming to those of you who I am drawn to the most. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for trusting me with your ratings once again. I will be doing private ratings as well once I finish with the live, of course, as always. So those of you that would like to book a private rating with myself, go ahead and do it. Those ratings are much more detailed than live ratings, of course, and they do come with timelines as well. Okay, here is just a little snippet of my work. Those of you who would like to receive a rating during today's live, of course, ratings are not going to be guaranteed. But if you don't receive a rating during today's live, please do follow, that way you will be notified. If you do press the bell icon, I think you will be notified next time I come live. So hopefully you will get a rating on the next live instead. Those of you that would like to guarantee your rating during the live, you can check my bio for that, the link that's in my bio, or you can send through a Galaxy as well. I do prefer the link, but that's fine. And also, what else? Another housekeeping. I think that's it, guys. For energy healing, you can do it in person or remotely as well as ratings. If you do want to come to me in person for ratings, that's fine as well. Just let me know. For energy healing, make sure that for the love healing, great. For reconciliations, let me know that you are interested. Don't just book that one service without consulting with me first. Anything else on my website, you're free to book it. Just because there are 2 people involved with that service, and I need to make sure that the healing is going to give you what you want. You know, if that's reconciliation, a stronger relationship, whatever it is, make sure that you do consult with me first, okay? The link is in my bio for that as well. Or you can read about it on my website and then come to me, send me a WhatsApp message or an email. If you do want to know more about it, the consultation is free, but it is necessary. Okay, so let's begin with the readings now then, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I am not doing timelines, okay? So timeline questions, including soon, will they come back to me soon or not? That's a timeline question. I'm going to skip those questions. So if you do want to receive a rating, don't give me a timeline question, okay? I do timelines privately. Here I focus on tarot. Tarot does not give you timelines. It's not reliable for that. So let's not use it for that. Let's see who do we have. I'm going to be jumping between TikTok and also YouTube, so bear with me, okay? I think I'm going to be here for about half an hour today. We'll see how it goes. So let's see. It is a yes or no question, YouTube. Yes or no question. Sarah, has F been missing me since we've been on a break? Okay, Sarah, please do think of F as we draw your cards. It just helps me connect with their energy as well, because of course they are not present. So just think of them and let's see what comes through. Sarah and F. Oh. Sarah and F. Have they been missing you, my lovely? Of course they have, okay? They have been missing you. There's a lot to come here for the two of you. I feel they're very stubborn as well. They don't share their emotions as much as they should. Okay, so hence why you're wondering what's going on. But yeah, there's a strong connection there. Thank you so much for your question. Maya, thank you so much for following. Princess, Christopher, thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Those of you that would like to guarantee your reading, receive a tarot reading during the live, you can click on the link that's in my bio and or send through a galaxy gift, okay? And that gives you a tarot and also tea leaf reading. And let's see, free readings are just yes and no. Quick yes and no questions. So, Julia, thank you so much for your question. Julia, will Julia and Kay reunite? Okay, Julia and Kay. Think of them as we draw your cards as well, lovely. Julia and Kay. Oh, reunion, of course. You will reunite. I feel Kay, okay, I'm gonna go with bold and say that he's going through some type of transition right now. Maybe, you know, a life crisis of some sort. It's gonna look ugly, but then it's gonna get better. I feel it's necessary. You know, sometimes we do have to go through those moments in life to really value what we have. Unfortunately, you're catching some of the negativity as well because you care for them, you know? But there's such a beautiful connection. It's not always we receive the lovers as well as the Two of Cups. Such a beautiful connection. You will reunite, okay? Thank you so much for your question. And much love to you, lovely. And guys, those of you that do book a private reading, I'll be doing private readings once I finish here with the live. The full love reading is by far my most popular reading. Those of you that do want to do a deep dive into your connection with someone else, does come with a lot of timelines, guidance on how to make the most out of your connection, a better understanding of your different love languages, you know, so you can best communicate with each other as well. It makes such a huge difference. Go check out thepracticalmedium.com. Those of you who are interested, I will be doing those readings this afternoon. So those of you who have already booked a reading, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your trust. Okay, I hope everyone's having a beautiful Saturday as well. Let's see, who else do we have coming through? I am not doing timelines, guys. Maria, I am talking to you. Ria, I am talking to you as... Oh, no, Ria, that's not a timeline question. So, guys, we are doing tarot. Okay, not timelines. I do timelines with my private readings, all of them. But tarot, no. Okay, Alex, thank you so much for your gifts, my lovely. Guys, I do appreciate your gifts. Those of you that do want to guarantee your reading during the live, you can send through the galaxy, okay? Yes, I do prefer if you do make a donation through the link that's in my bio. That way you can add your question there as well. It is easier for me to find you also. But if you do want to send in a gift, the galaxy is what I do ask for, okay? Jessica, will TJ propose to me? Jessica and TJ, please. Jessica and TJ. Okay. Jessica. Jessica, I'm not seeing a proposal, okay? It doesn't mean it can't change, especially if you guys work for some issues. But right now, I'm not seeing a proposal, lovely. Thank you so much for your question and much love to you. Emma, is Jamie cheating on Emma? Okay, Emma, please do think of Jamie as we draw your cards. Emma. Emma, you have a strong intuition, okay? Trust yourself. Trust yourself, lovely. I do see some interference here, okay? There's definitely a very strong third energy coming through. It's not an emotional connection by no means, okay? But it's definitely a distraction. I don't know if things have gone as far as as the physical, but there's definitely a third energy around him. Okay, so do have an honest conversation with them, give them the room as well, to be honest, but trust your gut, trust your instinct. If you feel that there is something there, it's because there is. Okay, thank you so much for your question, and much love to you as well. Guys, let me just say quickly as well, yesterday someone booked a love healing without consulting with me first. And then I did have to cancel their booking because when I did the reading for them prior to doing the healing, of course, it wasn't going to benefit the relationship at all. Okay. So when you go to my website, please note that for the love healing, I do have a little disclaimer at the top that does ask you to consult with me first prior to booking the healing. That's because there are two people involved. So the healing itself is there to heal a relationship, those blockages that do get between relationships. If there is a connection between the two of you, it will benefit the relationship itself. If there isn't a connection between the two of you, it's going to benefit yourselves individually, but not the relationship itself. Okay, so I'm not going to accept that type of work if I don't see that it's going to be beneficial. Make sure that you do consult with me first before booking that service. Okay, so again, before booking something on my website, make sure that you read it through. Make sure that you read it through, guys. I do telephone, email, in-person readings, sessions, healing, but make sure that you read it through as well. Anything else on my website, you can book without consultation, but the love healing, yes, it is great for reconciliations, but a consultation is needed. Okay. Shikskish, thank you so much for your question, my lovely. Jacinta, I think, yes. So I do specialize in relationships and also fertility, my lovely. The fertility side of my practice, I do it outside of TikTok only. You're more than and YouTube as well. You're more than welcome to book a fertility reading on thepracticalmedium.com. I'm gonna be doing those private readings this afternoon, lovelies. And they do come with a lot more, okay, than what I can give you here during the live as well, because I do, timelines, connect with your guides and all of that. So they are much more insightful readings anyway. So when it comes to something as sensitive as fertility readings, I don't like to do those during the live because I think they need a lot of time. So let's see. Natalie, thank you so much for your question. Does it remove black magic done by third party? Yes, it does. Okay, so it does remove those blockages, and that includes energetic work as well. Or you can just book the energy healing. The energy healing already does that also. Okay, Ari, will Sean text me? Ari, please do think of Sean as we draw your cards. Ari and Sean, thank you. Ari, I do ask you to think of Sean because he's of course not present. It just helps me to connect with his energy, okay? Ari and Sean. Oh, he will text you. He will text you, my lovely. He's going for something right now. I don't know if you're aware, okay, but it's something quite huge as well, and I feel that he's keeping to himself. So give him some time. He will text you, and I feel he's going to put a lot of effort as well. Thank you so much for your question. And okay, guys, I see some people asking, can you see my question? I don't know. If you are in doubt if your question is coming through or not, I get it. TikTok does tend to filter a lot of questions, and YouTube as well, okay? So the best thing for you to do is change the wording of your question every so often. That way you know if one question hasn't come through, the other one might. Readings are not guaranteed as well, okay? So just keep that in mind. Don't put that pressure on me, please. I will do my best to get to as many of you as possible. Those of you that do want to guarantee your reading, you can check the link that's in my bio. Galaxy also does guarantee your reading. Okay, so that's for a tarot reading and also a tea leaf reading. And those of you who have already booked a private reading, thank you so much. I'll be in touch with you once I finish with the live. Guys, I do specialize in relationships and also fertility, so do keep that in mind, especially when coming to me privately, okay? If you do want to get the most out of your reading, of course. And I will be doing those readings once I finish here, okay? So YouTube, I'm looking at you, my lovelies. So let's come to Masa. I'm from Iran. Please show me. What does mean you think of Masa? Okay. Masa, it is a yes or no question. Will Kamani and Nero are going to reunite? Okay, will there be a reunion between Kanani and Nero? Now, lovelies, let me just say one thing quite quickly, okay? So if I do mispronounce your names, don't worry, it's not gonna affect the reading. It just accept my apologies for that, but it's not gonna affect the results of your reading, okay? So Kamani and Nero, thank you. Kamani and Nero. Okay. I know why you're asking about them, okay? There's a strong connection here between you both. I don't see a reunion right now. Of course, it isn't set in stone. Just let me tell you that whatever I say here is just your guides letting you know where things are heading. It is not set in stone, okay? It can, of course, change depending on the approach that you take as well, lovely. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for your trust as well. Much, much love and light to you, lovely. Guys, those of you that would like a full love reading, go ahead and check out thepracticalmedium.com. It is by far my most popular reading. What I do specialize in. It does come with a lot of timelines. Those of you that do want energy healing as well, make sure that for the love healing, you do consult with me first. You can send me a WhatsApp message or an email. Everything is linked in my bio. It's great for reconciliations, long-term relationships, you know, that are struggling. Very, very common nowadays, especially the way the world is right now. There's so much distraction. People are just so not present anymore. So the healing is really great for, you know, removing those blockages, grounding the person, allowing them to see the opportunities that are right in front of them, and strengthening that love between two people. So go ahead and check it out. You can read more about it on my website, but make sure that you do consult with me before booking that one service. Anything else, you're free to book it without one. The consultation is free, yes. Maya, is it over between Maya and Tony? Maya and Tony. Maya, think of Tony as we draw your cards. Let's see what comes through. Maya and Tony. Maya, you know, I don't think that Tony is just any connection. I don't know if you feel it as well, my lovely. Guys, let me just say something, okay? This Louise Kolpak, she's a very, you know, popular TikToker. This person here is not her, okay? This person here is definitely a scammer. So let me just ping here. She is asking you guys to message her. Louise would never do that, okay? This person's a scammer. So if they message you, don't respond, just block them. I've just done that as well. No tarot reader would go to someone else's chat and try to gain clients. It's just absurd. Okay, but let me see. I was doing Maya. Okay, Maya. I feel that this connection feels different to previous connections that you've had. Feel free to talk to me, okay, my lovely, as I'm doing your reading as well, if you do want to get the most out of your reading. I do feel that with Tony, he does struggle, especially when feelings are too strong, okay? He's just not that confident in himself, in that he's able to see a relationship through. Relationships can be quite scary, you know, for people. And I do feel that he doesn't have the emotional maturity right now in place to be able to really offer what you need, which is such a shame. There is a strong connection for sure. It's almost like the right person at the wrong time, okay, here. I don't see a reconnection right now, okay? Just because of that, I do feel that he's looking for something less intense, just because he isn't ready. He's unready. There's many blockages within him. It can change, of course, depending on the approach that you take, you know, how you help him see things. Here we have the King of Swords as well. He's not ready. He's not ready right now, my lovely. It can change, as I said, so don't feel that this is set in stone. Thank you so much for your question, and much, much love to you, lovely. Okie dokie. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for tapping and sharing the live as well. For those of you who are new here, my name is Sarah. I am from thepracticalmedium.com over here. I do specialize in relationships, fertility, and I also do energy work. Okay, so you can come to me privately. You can come to me in person. I do distant remote work as well. For those of you who are interested, who can't come to me, the results are the same. It doesn't change. It's just an option. I am old school, so I do like, the in-person interaction, but the results are always the same. For energy healing, make sure that for the love healing, you do consult with me first, because there are two people involved. So I do like to do a reading prior to accepting the work to see, is strengthening that connection between you and the other person, is it gonna benefit the relationship itself and benefit both people as well individually, so make sure that you do consult with me prior to booking that one work. Anything else you can book without a consultation, of course, if it just involves yourself. And let's see, thank you, and thank you so much to those of you who have already booked a reading, a private session. I will be in touch with those of you who have as soon as I finish with the live. So do check your messages once I finish here, okay, so we can arrange your reading, your energy work, whatever it is that you've booked. Let's come. Una, will Billy call me to hang out? Una, please do think of Billy as we draw your cards. It helps me connect with his energy, considering that he's not present, so do think of him, okay? Spirit, please, Una and Billy. Una and Billy. Okay. I see you waiting, and I see them being hesitant as well. I feel like they're not sure what to do. They're not sure about the energy. I feel if you're open to it or not right now. So if you do want them to hang out with this person, I do feel you need to make it more obvious as well, okay? Because right now I do see that there's a lot of stagnation from both sides, both parties, A lot of you are thinking of each other, both of you are thinking of each other, but none of you are taking action. Thank you so much for your question, Una, and much love to you. Thank you so much for tapping and sharing the live as well, guys. I will come to those of you who I am drawn to the most. So please do send your energy my way. Tap the screen, share the live. If you don't receive a free reading during today's live, I will. Please do follow and hit the notification bell as well, because I do think that way you do get notified when I come live. So hopefully you will get your reading next time instead. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. So keep that in mind, especially when coming to me privately, okay? Daniela, does Vince still have feelings for Daniela? Daniela, please do think of Vince as we connect with you, my lovely. Daniela and Vince. Thank you. Daniela and Vince. Daniela, feelings are definitely there, okay? The situation's a bit more complicated and for sure, but feelings are definitely there, lovely. Thank you so much for your question. And just by tapping into your energy, I do feel it. It's very genuine as well. It's a very genuine connection. Thank you, lovely. And let me come to YouTube actually. Hi, Duncan. How are you? Okay. Candelaria, I'm not doing timelines. I am doing tarot. Okay, so we can ask, I'm gonna ask if you and David will reconcile, but if it's gonna be, you know, in 2026, 2027, 2035, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not doing timelines, but think of David as we draw your cards. So Daniela and David. Daniela and David. Oh, sorry, not Daniela. Candelaria. I'm gonna draw the cards again. Candelaria. I was doing the I was like, this doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So Candelaria and David, please. Thank you. Yes, that is fine. Of course. Candelaria and David. Candelaria, you know what? No, I see interference, okay? I see interference. I see a lot of chaos. I don't see reconciliation. If you know who is interfering, I would sort them out as well, okay, first. Thank you so much for your question. Look into cord cutting as well, energy healing, you know, it can make a big difference. Let's see who else. Guys, thank you so much for tapping the screen, sharing the live. Those of you who have already booked a private reading as well, thank you so much for your trust. I will be in touch with you guys as soon as I finish with the live. And those of you who are interested in energy work as well, energy healing, cord cutting, by all means, book it without consultation. Anyone can benefit from those type of services at any given point. Just as much as we cleanse, you know, our physical bodies, we do have to cleanse our energy fields as well. But when you're looking to something like love healing, you can read about it on my website on the listing, but make sure that one service you do consult with me prior to booking. Send me a WhatsApp message, send me an email, whatever you prefer. Everything is linked in my bio. The consultation is free, but it's just necessary, you know, because there are two people involved. I do need to make sure that A, it's going to benefit the relationship and also aligned with what the two of you need as well, okay? So make sure, great for reconciliations, as I said, but a consultation is necessary. So Amanda, let's come to you. Oh, Amanda, such a timeline question. I can't do that. I'm not doing timelines. I'm doing tarot. But thank you for being here. Zina, will be and I reunite for a stable relationship. Zina, please do think of where is your question? B. Please think of B as we draw your cards. Zina and B. Zina and B. Oh, Zina. Zina, you are gonna reunite. It's not gonna be a stable relationship, okay? They're an avoidant. I don't see a stable relationship, okay? Unless something big changes. You know, counseling, look into energy work as well if that's not an option. But unless something big changes, it's always gonna be rocky, okay? We have the Star in reverse. We have the Queen of Swords, and you know what? I feel that it takes two to tango here at times as well. But yeah, it's almost like you're both speaking different love languages at a time. There's an attraction there. There's love for sure, but there's a lot as well that does cause friction. But thank you so much for your question, and much love to you, lovely. Guys, those of you that would like a full love reading, I do cover as well, you know, the dynamics of the relationship, the different love languages. So go check it out, those of you who are interested. That reading does come with a lot of timelines as well. Okie dokie. So, Kay, will my new business be a success? Kay, thank you so much for your question. Do think of your business as we draw your cards. Kay and business. Success of Kay's business, please. Success of Kay's business. Okay, I am receiving a yes. I am receiving a yes. I feel that be careful with, who you go for. Advice, I do feel that some people are going to be quite negative, and that might have an impact as well on your decision making. It's going to be very successful, okay? As long as you don't take all the negativity in with you. Yeah, see, a lot of judgment. People trying to get in between you and your dreams, perhaps not intentionally, but just really projecting a lot of their own feelings, emotions, and fears onto your own situation. Don't allow it. Don't allow it. You're going to be very successful. Thank you so much for your question, lovely. Okie dokie. Okay, let me come to YouTube as well. Let me come to YouTube. Okay, so, dear Sarah, bless you. Does Mr. Mingo wants to contact Master? Okay, please do think of Mingo as we draw your cards. Spirit, please. Mingo and Master. Now they do want to contact. Yes, they will. They will. I feel like they're not doing now. They're not contacting you now deliberately for some reason, but they will eventually. Okay. Thank you so much for your question, lovely, and much love to you. Jesse, Will Francisco, and Jesse reunite. Will Francisco and Jesse reunite. Jesse, I'm not seeing a reunion, my lovely. I'm not seeing a reunion, okay? I feel there's something different that you could be doing yourself as well. Okay, we do have the High Priestess here coming from reverse the strength as well. There's more that you could be doing. So you're going to see a different result here if you change your approach as well, lovely. Thank you so much for your question and much love to you. Guys, thank you so much for gifts as well. Of course, they are appreciated, okay? But just know that gifts don't guarantee you readings. Those of you that do want a guaranteed tarot reading and tea leaf reading, you can click on the link that's in my bio so you can see how you can do that. If you do choose to make the donation, make sure that you do add your question with the donation as well, so that way I can find you a lot easier. And those of you who would like a private reading, they're far more than what I can give you here during the live, okay? I do connect with your guides. They're spirit-led readings, so they're much more in-depth. And they do come with a lot of timelines as well, because I work with energy. So I do tap into your energy to see when certain things are aligned to take place. So do check out the practicalmedium.com. The Full of reading, I'm not gonna lie, is my most popular reading. Sorry, Full of reading here on relationship. My most popular reading. I've always done love readings. That's what I've always tried to focus on, and fertility as well. So go check out my website, those of you who are interested. I'm gonna be doing readings this afternoon, okay? So yes, if you do want to book one for this afternoon, I do telephone, email, in-person readings, whatever you prefer. WhatsApp. Cynthia, will Timothy come back to Cynthia? Okay, Cynthia and Timothy. Thank you. Will Timothy return to Cynthia? They will quite strongly as well, okay? They will return. They're going to be quite persuasive also, but just make sure that they live up, to their promises. Don't just accept words. You need to see change also. Thank you so much for your question. Judy, is my husband Peter involved with his baby mama? Judy, thank you for your question. Think of Peter as we draw your cards. Judy, and Peter. Lovely. Yeah. I feel she's got quite a strong hold on him. You know, I don't know if you understand tarot or not. That's affecting your relationship as well. Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. I feel she has a strong hold on him, okay? Looking to cord cutting. Of course, it's not going to break their relationship because they're always going to be in each other's life, you know, if she is his baby mama, but it's just going to remove, you know, the emotional hold that she has on him. So, the depth of their connection right now, I'm not too sure. Okay, we can always do a fuller reading, but she does have quite a huge hold on him. Thank you so much for your question, and much love to you, lovely. Okie dokie. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm so sorry. I do have to go. Those of you who have booked a private reading, thank you so much. I'll connect with you very, very shortly. And go check out thepracticalmedium.com, lovelies. If you want to book a private reading today, okay? It does come with far more than what I do here as well. Plenty of timelines as well. If you haven't received a free reading today, do follow the way you will be notified